a summer update because once the school year ends, it's important to know that PhD work does not stop. Yay. It continues over the summer. So it's almost mid-July, and the first part of the summer I went to 2 conferences. I went to the RSA Summer Institute, which is not exactly a conference. I didn't have to present, but I attended a workshop on sonic rhetorics with Byron Hawk and Jason Alexander, and that was excellent. I kind of wish that I had done more of the reading that had been assigned. There was quite extensive reading for the workshop, and I kind of wish we had done a little bit more talking about or working on our own projects in relationship to that, but that's okay. I mean, it was a 3-day thing, and it wasn't 3 full days, so I think you have to keep your expectations reasonable when you do something like that. But I'm still really happy that I did it and that I went. It was an excellent experience, and I think if the opportunity comes up again, I would strongly consider it. The second conference that I did was Computers and Writing. This is my second time presenting there. It was in the middle of nowhere, Ohio this year. But the really cool thing was I met someone at RSA who was also going to be at Computers and Writing, and she is interested in OWI and online writing instruction. So we kind of hit it off and talked a bit, and she's really super smart. She's doing her PhD at, I believe, Bowling Green University, so it was really nice to talk to someone else who shares a similar interest, and she actually came to my presentation at Computers and Writing, which was really nice of her. And I went entirely too long, and Kelly and Andrew probably hate me, my co-presenters, but I thought it was a really good panel, and I was excited and happy to be a part of it. And Andrew's in my presentations really just coalesced nicely, I thought. So that was just an added bonus and icing on the cake. Let's see. So after that, I came back to Virginia, and for the first part of the summer, the department gave us an assistantship to work on our own scholarship for publication. So they paid us to work on one particular paper that we want to turn into an article. And I started out with different projects. I thought that the paper that I was trying to work on at RSA was going to be the paper that I would revise, and with the journal that I submitted it to, I just wasn't getting the feedback that I was promised. So I decided to move on to a different project and kind of really create a new paper out of the conference paper that I presented at Computers and Writing. So that was a good push for me to work on that. We had to turn in a final draft of the paper at the end of June, so I did that. And I went to the Writing Center a couple of times for feedback, and I actually just went to the Writing Center again today for the 3rd time to look at the actual meat of the essay, the actual writing of the essay. So that was immensely helpful. My colleague, my cohort, one of my cohort members, Katie, she was fantastic and gave me some really good feedback and asked some really great questions that I need to think about for revising it further before I send it out to computers and composition. And I'm really excited to work on that. So for the rest of the summer, I'm going to continue working on reading for my fall exam. I have a reading list that is about 7 pages long, divided into 5 different sections of rhetorical and writing studies. Right now I'm working on the rhetoric and society section, so I think Politics of Difference by Iris Young. That sounds right. Sure. And next week, I'm working with Carlos in Roanoke. He got me a gig helping him with teaching DITA, D-I-T-A. It's an area of TechCom that's up and coming, pretty popular. And we're going to be working on that with some people at Meridium. And there's going to be people who are attending the training online, and it will be my job to correspond with them and hopefully help them understand what DITA is and how to use it. Yay! I don't know anything about DITA yet. I can barely remember what it stands for. Darwin Information Technical something. Carlos would kill me if he heard me saying this. Do not tell Carlos. Okay, so that is everything for now. I'm going home to get a little bit of reading done, or possibly writing, since it's fresh on my mind after having my writing center session. I'm excited to tackle this paper and work on it some more. It's always nice when it's a project that you decide to work on, because that makes the writing and the rewriting of the paper infinitely more doable. So, wish me luck. Talk to you later.